Hello to all my Facebook friends and family, and my YouTubers that I hope one day I'll start getting. I've pretty much going to start a channel, political activist channel on YouTube, trying to discuss real topics, real situations, and what's going on in this world. I'd first and foremost like to say I literally just spent the last 32 minutes making a previous video. Tried to upload it straight away onto YouTube, and it wouldn't let me, which is weird. So now I've got to redo another video and keep an eye on the time, because I'm just doing it straight from the phone now. But what I want to discuss is, firstly, a few things, a lot of things. What I'm going to discuss is how stupid America has gotten and its people, how the dumbing down of the nation worked, how you guys will it is so easy to keep my American brothers and sisters divided from realizing the real truth, and how saddened I am at how lazy half of you's got. Okay? Now don't get me wrong, I understand. Lazy. I gotta work 2 fucking jobs and fucking go into social fucking services to get food stamps, because my 2 jobs won't even make ends meet these days. So I understand that. You guys got your own shit. Society's still going on. Shit's still going down. But at the end of the day, if I don't say what I've said right now, because most people that have warned us, people, you know, the everyday Joe and citizen, the ones you call conspiracy theorists and shit like that, yeah, there's a lot of conspiracies out there, but the ones that have warned us have given up warning us. They're done. They're off preparing their own survival and shit like that, yeah? They're doing their own thing now, okay? But I'm aware of this, all the situation that's going on. And you guys need to understand, I'm that type of guy that likes to know what the fuck is going on in his surroundings. And when I mean by surroundings personally, I don't just mean what's going on outside my house, inside my house, in my neighborhood, in my community. I mean the fucking world. Yeah? Through social media and through the internet and through technology, the world's gotten very fucking small. And the American government should be proof of that whenever a certain shifty, greedy, deceitful, corrupt, dictating government like the U.S. goes around starting shit around the world, it's most of other countries around the world that have to clean up their shit. Well, I can tell you right now, half the world's sick of that, man. We're sick of cleaning up America's shit. Of our country's shit. Technically, I'm still a citizen of America. Only a permanent resident here, and we're sick of it. Okay? So, yeah. Now, what I want to get to is that I want to say, fuck Black Lives Matter. Fuck all lives matter. Fuck the police brutality shit. Fuck the SJW movement. Fuck the feminist movement. And fuck anybody that talks about it and profits on social media from it. Fuck Alex Jones, fuck the Young Turks, fuck Milo, fuck everybody, pretty much. Okay? They're part of the problem, a lot of them. Alex Jones profits off the bullshit he spews. And there was actually a young girl on YouTube that was kidnapped. No one's heard from her in fucking 6 months, I think. And the only thing you can find on her YouTube page is the fact that the NSA got her ass and fucking took her somewhere. Okay? And nobody knows what the fuck is going on with that. But they know that because every time someone commented on her YouTube page, then the NSA would sit there and message back saying that we've shut her page down, and if you got a problem with it, you can speak to us. And all she said on her YouTube page was that Alex Jones was co-intel, working for the CIA, and was inciting violence and disorderly conduct at rallies that he was supposed to promote, that was on his side. That was it. She just exposed Alex Jones for his bullshit. That simple. It's a fucking sad day when truth and intelligence get you in trouble. Big time. I'm a big fucking smart ass. I'm a big fucking arrogant little cunt. Because half the time, people try to prove me wrong. They never can. I'm always proven right. Why? Because that was born and bred into me. Not white privilege. Not none of that shit. That in order to fucking succeed, and in order to be fucking even credited as a person, you need to be honest. You need to be caring, respectful, and know when to do your fucking homework and shit. Yeah? I hate losing debates. I hate losing fucking arguments. So I make sure that I can't by having the facts and being on the right side of what's right. Yeah? I'm going to explain why all this bullshit like race division and all this shit's in place, okay? Why the cops are killing black people. And not just black people, but the poor communities as well, okay? But yeah, they are killing the majority of black people. All right? Let's discuss on that topic first. This ain't because they hate black people. This isn't because fucking of that sort of race division. It's a motive. It's a motive from the privatized banking systems, okay, that control the U.S. government. They have the fucking their fucking numbers, their fake money. Which, might I remind you guys aren't built on fiat banking. You have no gold in your reserves anymore. Okay? If you guys didn't have your economic fucking power-hungry infinite growth of oil and military, industrial complex, your shit would come crashing down faster than your fucking head could spin. Okay? Plain and simple. The only reason your economy's going is through numbers, because you guys are on compound interest banking. All right? There's only three types of banking. Fiat banking, fractional reserve banking, compound interest banking. This shit is so simple to learn. When you stop watching mainstream media news, like I have, and you start doing your own fucking educating, getting the facts for yourself, finding credible people, respectful people, like Michael Rupert, who have nothing in their lives to hide whatsoever, that have done nothing but fucking serve others, you listen to them, and you find facts for yourself. Follow the paper trail. Act like a fucking detective. Reasonable cause, probable cause, and motive. Yeah? Separate the ice cream from the bullshit. And what I've learned when I've done this is that the government isn't preparing for a new world order or fucking some Illuminati or fucking aliens coming to attack us conspiracy bullshit. Okay? They're preparing for the collapse of the Industrial Revolution, of a shortage of oil. They're preparing for a fucking price of a barrel of oil to go up to $300 to $400 fucking dollars a barrel. And remember, laugh at me if you want by saying that price for a barrel of oil. But just 11 years ago, everybody laughed at Michael Rupert when he said fucking oil was going to go up to $140 a barrel. Nobody was laughing then when it went up to $148. Nobody was laughing then. Man, the critics and the ones that shouted conspiracy theorists were quick to shut up and fucking hide away, weren't they? A lot of people didn't believe anybody that with a common sense of business economics and the stock market and just a simple understanding of banking and how our system works through sustainable fucking infinite growth. And that sustainability is because of oil. And without that oil, we wouldn't have sustainability, and we wouldn't have infinite growth without that either. Because infinite growth is impossible. It is a fucking pyramid scheme. So anybody with that common knowledge would have seen the stock market crash of '08 happening when they realized that the banks were chasing a $700 billion fucking derivative. That's it. They were chasing $700 billion, and they got that through their fucking bailout that you guys have fucking allowed to happen. And all it would have taken for that not to happen was for all you motherfuckers just to not go to your job for one fucking day and march down the streets of the Capitol peacefully. Yeah. Shit could have changed then. Hell, if people would have come to the reality that we escaped Britain and created America because of the private banking system, only to have it fucking eventually take control in the end, would be fucking, our forefathers are turning in their fucking grave. I can promise you that right now. JFK will not be able to fucking rest peacefully at all. That poor man will probably be sitting in purgatory right now because nobody fucking realized that he was killed because of the private banking corporation, because of your private Federal Reserve Bank. He's the last president to ever sit there and try to fight them. He tried passing a law that was going to make them obsolete. All their shit bullshit. And we all know what happened to him, don't we? Copped a nice bullet in the head. And then some patsy had to fucking take the fucking fall. Man, they're good, aren't they? I forget who the president was after Kennedy. I'll look into that. But he signed, the bill that JFK signed, he fucking got rid of. He vetoed it. And pretty much fucking gave the private banks their power back. Yeah, fuck me, man. If they can kill a fucking president in front of everyone like that and get away with it, I'm not gonna fuck it. I can't blame a lot of fucking people who don't want to fight against the banking corporation, especially when you don't have the numbers to do it. But I've got a housemate. It bedazzles the two of us why people are just sitting on their fucking ass and doing nothing now, when it's smacking everybody in the face. You can see videos on YouTube about the fucking collapse of oil. You can see fucking all it's there. The proof is there. You can see the fact with the offshore drilling that Saudi Arabia is doing. Why the fuck do they have to do offshore drilling, man? They keep bragging about they have untapped reserves on the land. And why the fuck are they fighting for the North Pole just like everyone else? Politicians are celebrating of the ice caps melting and global warming. They fucking love it. They're sitting at the North Pass right now. All the fucking oil companies from every country trying to get there first and start fucking drilling for that oil. You've got China building an island in the South Sea because of the oil reserve there. And World War III ready to pop off because of it. Yeah? But yet there's all this other fucking oil. Wanna know why all that shit's fucking going down? Because there is no fucking oil on the land. There is no untapped fucking reserves. They're full of fucking shit. And they're preparing for it. Of course the fucking cops are killing black people. They want to keep the race initiative going. They're a private military that takes their fucking orders from a federal fucking government, from a Federal Reserve Bank, whether they admit it or not. The proof is there in the actions they are doing, and the laws that are being passed, and the laws that have been passed. Wake the fuck up, America. You have been dumbed down. You are acting like complete fucking idiots. Doing debates about fucking SJWs and videos about feminism and videos about the Black Lives Matter. Wake up. Half them fucking organizers and leaders are only in the fucking those organizations to profit from it. Because of the social economic growth that is happening. People solely making money off YouTube videos and fucking social status. They could give a fuck less about the fucking movements they're in. Or the debates they're talking. Those fucking things are put into place to keep us fucking from not talking about the real issue. Of what the fuck is the government going to do when the oil does run out? Or there's so much of it has run out, as I said, that a barrel of oil is $300 a fucking barrel, and only the corporate elite can afford this shit. Have they put other fucking things into place for energy? No. Oh, but what about fucking hydrogen and things like that? We can have hydrogen cars and electric cars. Well, I got to bring you back to the fact that all cars are fucking, it takes 800 liters to fucking make a car, 7 gallons of oil just to fucking make a tire. And you can't put any new technology on a combustible fucking engine. Yeah, we got wind turbines and fucking solar panels, but guess what? We don't have the infrastructure to spread that all across the America or any other country. Australia's on the ball. They're starting to make that infrastructure for solar panels and fucking wind turbines, like power lines and fucking underground power lines and all that shit. Yeah. You know how much easier it would have been to make the Great Pyramids if they had cranes and forklifts and shit like that back in their day? Can you imagine how difficult it was just by manpower? And the point I'm getting at with that is when the society does collapse because of the shortage of oil and shit like that, it's going to be a hell of a lot fucking harder to do the things we need to do to get our shit back up to par. A lot fucking harder, especially without the machines, and all we have to use is fucking manpower and a bit of common knowledge. Yeah? Hell, half the fucking kids would not even know about a fucking pulley system or centrifugal force or anything like that, or any simple science and shit, because they weren't learning about fucking social economics and fucking biodiversity classes and shit. All these fucking things that you're fighting about, race and all that shit, is designed and put there to keep us from, and I'll keep fucking repeating this in the video, to keep us from talking about the real issues. The police are killing blacks to keep up the race initiative. Plain and fucking simple. There's no more to it. They want it to stay on the lips of everybody's fucking mouth. We should be talking about why the government is preparing for the collapse of oil and the Industrial Revolution. We should be talking about why the government thinks that infinite growth can be sustained infinitely. We should be talking about why they're running on a pyramid scheme with their banking system and this infinite growth. But yet, when we try to fucking run a fucking pyramid scheme, we get put into a federal prison. We should be discussing these issues. We should be discussing why they're building prison camps, why they're building underground bunkers, why they're building all this shit. I know why. Because as soon as the fucking American people do wake up and get pissed off, you fuckers are so paranoid and so afraid of a little fucking pain that you'll all grab your fucking guns and march down the Capitol, which is exactly what they want. I cannot stress enough how much your violence and your fucking rioting and shit is not helping the fucking cause whatsoever, but making it worse. You are not getting your point across. You are dooming your fucking fellow Americans. You are dooming your fellow citizen, your fellow human being. Because the governments want violence. They want instability so they can fucking declare martial law. Plain and simple. Yeah? Our servicemen and women come back from a war these days. Not a hero. Not a fucking person of honor. Not somebody that was upholding the Constitution and upholding their oath and being the oath keepers they are and fucking protecting their fellow brothers and sister on the battle line. No, they're not described that. They don't get help. They get nothing. What did they get? Welcome back, asshole. You're now on a terrorist watch list. Why the fuck is our government putting our fucking soldiers on a terrorist fucking watch list? Why? Because they know what's going to happen. Yeah? They know that if civil war does break out and we have had enough and we peacefully march down the Capitol and throw down our money and say we no longer support this fucking infinite growth paradigm. We no longer support your evil causes. We no longer support big oil. We support survival and localization. They know that the military ain't going to fight for the government. Sorry. The government doesn't uphold the Constitution anymore. They've been trying to change it and fucking break it and fucking get rid of it for so long now. I think their actions should prove what side of the fucking line they stand on. Hey? That, as I said, the military is there to protect the Constitution and the people that are being protected by that Constitution. They are oath keepers. But isn't it funny that the police aren't? The police aren't there to uphold the Constitution. They're there to uphold the law of a government. That just makes sense to make them a private military. No worries, you guys keep your U.S. military. We've just created our own too. And they get trained just like the military these days, and they have the equipment the military has too, if not better. Yeah? That's a fucking scary thought. When you're getting pulled over for a fucking busted taillight, and it's a tank that's pulling you over. Is there a red flag there? Yeah? Now, I've just explained to you why they have race division and the feminism shit and all that. Well, not so much feminism. With feminism, fuck man, anybody with common knowledge that would look back into how it all started would realize it's pretty fucking fishy that the Rockefeller family funded most of the fucking feminist movement. Pretty fishy that they were kind of shitty. They could only tax half the population, human population. So they create this whole feminist movement trying to state that women were never equal in the first place. Fucking bullshit. Alright? As I said, most people think like me, man. I have sisters. I have a mother. Yeah? I would never sit there and discriminate against them just for being a fucking female. And they have just as much say in any fucking matter that involves their life and their fucking community and their fucking earth. Just like us men do. They've always had equal fucking rights. Yeah? The only thing I can't argue about is the voting system, but we changed that back in the 1900s, the early 1900s. That should have showed right there that most men think like I do. Yeah, you're fucking right. Why is there a fucking law saying women can't vote? What the fuck? Sweet, no worries. There you go. Yeah? Now we spend the next 40 or 50 years fucking arguing over a wage gap. Arguing over fucking stupid fucking shit. Are women happier now that they have equal rights? Are men happier? Or fucking this and that? Who gives a fuck? Nobody's going to be happy when you've got no petrol to put in your car to go on a vacation. Or you can't use your fucking internet anymore. And all that shit's gone. Because the infrastructure's all fucked up from the collapse. And never mind the fact that we need oil to fill up the fucking trucks that go to the mines to pick up the coal. Or to siphon the gas to put into our power plants to keep the electricity going. No one's going to be arguing about wage gaps then, are they? Nobody's going to be arguing about race then, are they? What they're going to be arguing about, shit, they won't even be arguing in those times. It'll be about survival. Are you good or are you evil? Because our last society, the industrial age, was so evil it's not funny. So many people died, and that's what we're going to be concerned about, which is what we should be concerned about right now. When is the collapse going to happen?